Hi everyone, Brad here again. I've just come up with another game I thought you might like to have a look at. I am, as you know, working on letsplaychess.com, also known as chessworld.net, and this is a game recently completed with my good friend Dave over in England, and I'm playing black here, and I'm employing Philidor's Defense as black, which is code C41 for those of you who are poring over those wonderful encyclopedias of chess openings. So it goes like this. Black's response to e4 is, of course, e5. And then white wants to play knight f3, to which you reply d6. And that's pretty much the end of your book moves. And it looks kind of like that going into the match. So we go forward on that basis. And this being this is one of my friend's favorite openings. One of my friend's favorite further moves. He doesn't like having that knight knocked off early. So I'm just going to put a little pressure on that pawn there, and we're going to go forward with festivities here. Let's see how things go. Now he makes an interesting decision here, probably not one that I would make because it puts him down a knight. He decides that he wants to pull my king out by sacrificing his knight. I happily oblige, and here we go. So he's simply marching down on a couple files there, and I come up and take that pawn. So I'm coming up a little bit there. Threaten. Oh, there's a check that I believe cost me that knight. So I believe it even things up there. Oh wait, excuse me. What I do, in fact, I think he was hoping to capture that knight. But what I do, in fact, is pull back and block the check with the knight. So he's going to continue his development in that direction by pulling out on the queen's side with his own knight, and we're going to continue up. Here we go. And castles queenside. Threat against the queen, taken by the knight. Now, knight is safe to capture now that the king is safe in his little corner there. There we go. Takes a bishop. Is captured by a pawn. Now I've got my own threat against the queen. He's down some, so has no appetite to exchange queens. So he's got his king is a little crowded back in here, and you'll see how that plays out shortly. There we go. Okay. Now, this is really critical right here. Now, I'm just looking at it in hindsight. I take, and we have right here, we have an open file to the king. Okay. Now he threatens the queen. No big deal, right? Queen moves on to the C file. Check. And that's basically, that has to be responded to. And he doesn't want to block it with his queen because he's down some material. So he moves his king. Now that, of course, is the worst move because that's mate in one. Now Fritz actually moves him back here and suggests that another line might look like this. Say with rook and queen, and there's a bit of a dance in here. And goes like so. Okay, but the situation he finds himself is this: 20 moves in. And again, Dave's a very impressive player, rated about 1500 to my 13 and change, but finds himself in this checkmate. 20 moves into the game. My message to him was, "Wow, you don't see that every day." It was an amazing opportunity for me, and I obviously jumped on it. So again, rather than moving back here, to safety, where he could have harnessed the strength of this rook to address this threat. He moved into the open, which cost him the game. So a really interesting one, which began with C41, the Philidor's Defense, and ended rather abruptly with a checkmate, earlier than it should have, I think. But nonetheless, a really interesting one to look at. Thanks for checking it out. This one will be posted soon, and hope you have a look at it. Thank you. Bye.